We're way behind schedule. We're way behind schedule.
Take that!
Come on, focus. We're way behind schedule.
Dawn, break forth!
Come on out. Right now. Right here. Next on the agenda. There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then. Show them. Emerge, right now. Access denied.
I'll take my leave. No more tricks up your sleeve. You won this one.
I suppose this will do.
Come on out. Right here. Emerge.
Want a taste of my hammer?
Show them. Right here. Right now.
Have a little. Yeah, suffocate. Have a little taste. Picked the wrong test subject. The hunter becomes the hunter.
We should prepare while we can, then make a preemptive strike against the enemy. We'll need more where that came from. I suppose this will do. Better than nothing. We'll need more where that came from. Every course of action has its risks. Be careful.
Flames, purge!
I suppose this will do.
Right here. Right now. Right here.
Next on the agenda...
ways to the wicked! Flames, purge! Dawn, break forth!
Blaze over.
Covenant of the Deep! Allow me! A brash maneuver!
Flames, purge!
Come on out. Nothing lasts forever.
We'll need more where that came from. Better than nothing.
Oh, Tainari, you all made it back. How did it go?
The withering zone you reported has been taken care of. No need to worry. Huh. Wait, is that? Oh no, Hypatia!
Huh? What's wrong, Tainari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first...
Oh, her? How could we forget? So...
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Huh? Oh, Paimon...
Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandharvaville, Hypatia resumed her meditation. She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations. This letter is her asking us for help.
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just a few lines on the paper?
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her... Well, I'd prefer not to remember that. Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get to her. I've got some emergency rations set aside.
Wait, you want us to bring her the rations?
Let's find out. Here, Traveler, take a smell. So, how do you feel?
Huh? Really? But, wait, how'd you know that...
Back when we were clearing the Withering Zone, I observed that she could adeptly manipulate the Dendro element. I knew then that she would be fine. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsul's ley lines, That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all. Though I don't intend to apologize for deceiving. Because what you saw is of significant importance. Not just for the nation of Sumeru, but the entire world of Tevat. My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was part of my... Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, when you passed out, your consciousness... I could try to tell you more, but it would be...
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help us? Seriously, she completely ignored us the last time we tried talking.
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. During that time, she must avoid communicating with us. Please, wait here for a moment. Here, Take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia, as well as some other ingredients. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to know.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing. Hello? Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area. Hypatia!
So hungry.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her Huh? Wait. Why does it look so... Huh? How'd things out here end up looking... What happened? And where are we? Really? Oh, maybe you're right. Let's go investigate the area. Wow, this place is huge! Paimon knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind.
Flames! Purge!
Show them, right now. No touching!
Lay waste to the wicked!
Come on out, right here. Is in...
What is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute. Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good.
Right now. Emerge. Right now. Way behind. I'm always watching. Right here.
Blades, purge!
Show them. Emerge. For Rex Lepid, born of ice and frost. Right here.
Billowing surge! Allow me! Huh? Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it! We faced others like him before! What's
Your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are. Your brother. His Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in his eyes is that of the bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling are at. But don't you fret now. Today...
What do we do? Oh, there she is! Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that? Anyways... Whoa! Wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around.
Who is there? Tainari, is that you? Huh?
It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia.
I see. So, I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me.
Well, actually, we didn't bring the fruit. We were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there...
Oh. I seem to understand now. All the fruit was...
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Oh? So...
Wait, hold on a second, Traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature and suddenly...
No, I actually do believe what the Traveler is saying. I myself had a similar experience once before and ended up scaring my timid little... You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry away.
So, Hypatia...
I'm not sure what is... I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection. Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding, and at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small... In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approach. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh! And then?
And then I had a dream. By the time I came to, they were nowhere to be seen. I was convinced they'd never show up again. I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. But I never would have expected... Yes, no doubt about... Sorry.
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier... Anyway, looks like we'll need to prepare something ourselves. Besides, Paimon's... All right, we're up, Traveler.
Sounds good.
Let's use the empty... Oh, it smells...
Are you already finished? Even though everything you mentioned was in Tainari's letter, it's still hard to believe you were able to connect with Irminsul immediately after smelling Spirit-born eel for the first. It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so. And everyone at the Academia even lauded me as a genius. You should know that some researchers spent their entire...
So why does this incense allow people to connect?
The ingredients used to make Spirit-born ale primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. These special ingredients are conducive to heightening our senses to the Dendro Archon's power. Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can naturally...
Makes sense. But Paimon's got a question. Why?
That was primarily due to her body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, she could perceive the Dendro Archon's power and experience the sensory overload, hence the adverse reactions. Taking in any scent similar to the ingredients of Spirit-born ale would cause adverse effects. Not to worry, though. It appears technically your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon. But unless you're using intentional meditation techniques, the scent of Spirit-born ale should no longer trigger such reactions.
Well, that...
I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life, I'd consider it worthwhile so long as I could connect with Irminsul at will.
Whoa, you really...
As a member of the Ritawe Darshan at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their connect, which is why if only I am currently in the stage of training. Sages have said that that's why we...
Whoa, so...
Of course I do. However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore knowing that I have a little neighbor living nearby. I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the god of wisdom herself. And
what's so strange about that? It does...
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
Huh.
Yes, well, to an extent. Only children can dream. The sages say that wisdom implies rationality. But that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor logical. Yes, if one struggles with anxiety, the fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe... I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since I was a child, my parents would always tell me that I'll know I've grown up once I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the Academia, and went on to become a researcher. Sure enough, I never drew. But then, on the day I scared the little Aranara, I suddenly saw... It was incredible. Though I don't exactly remember what I saw. Back then, I was foolish and ignorant as any...
So, do you have any thoughts about the things she saw when she connected...
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. All I can say is that what you saw is a memory contained within Irminsul. World, forget me. If only I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Paripurna life. I might have some more answers for you. If you two are ever in the area, there's no need to be...
Now that we know Hypatia is alright, and had the chance to ask her some questions...
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand. I understand that you're a forest watcher and that it's your duty to combat the effects of withering zones. But isn't it evident that such work is not a lasting solution? As Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a cure for Irminsul. How—
Keep your emotions in check, Gulam. Let's at least listen to Tainari's reason for declining. We're here to invite him to the Academia.
Sage Kage, I am truly honored that you came. I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great minds of the Haravatat have any need of someone like me? I see. Huh. And I figured that given his temper, he would come here and berate me personally.
Tainari, your master is an integral part of this effort.
And what exactly does my master need of me, Sage Kage?
You'll know once you've arrived in...
And how long will I be
there's no definite...
Do you mean to tell me that despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, you still can't answer the questions I laid out in the letter to my master? If that's the case, then I'm afraid I cannot give you...
Tainari!
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
Tainari, what was...
It's nothing. Some people from the Academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project. But I had to refuse. But all that can wait. How did things...
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main thing is...
Very good. Now that the traveler has made a full recovery, there shouldn't be any reason for you to tarry here longer.
That's right! We want to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali and ask her for advice.
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any advice.
Well, do you at least know anyone we can try asking and
Let me think. My trips to... How about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. He's from the Amurta Darshan and is adept at gathering information. Asking him might prove worthwhile. Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this item here. I'm not sure if it will ever come in handy
Oh?
It's called an Akasha Terminal. It's a tool produced by the Academia that utilizes the legacy of Greater Lord Rukadevata. Some say that this very item is the basis of Sumeru's reputation as the City of Wisdom. Needless to say, this device and its usage fall under the Academia's expertise.
Great! Next up, Sumeru City. That's right! Tainari, we have some...
Yes, she's doing much. She knew you two would be leaving soon.
Thanks, Tainari.
Farewell.
Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale.
Don't worry about me. I can, but I guess now I understand that the most
There's no need to We're probably still gonna...
Thank you.
Oh?
It's my recipe for pita pockets.
Yay! Thanks, Kale.
I hope that whenever you eat them, well then,
We're way behind.
hate the atmosphere.
I suppose this will do.
Hey, where's everybody going?
Sumeru City! Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city...
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha. But no need to worry. That won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia conveniently provides each traveler to Sumeru. Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's lasting legacy. After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, the Academia created one of its most ingenious... As long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need. I should mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha terminals will be much smoother and more effective in large cities, such as Sumeru's.
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling us about.
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in Sumeru. However, this policy... Here are your Akasha terminals. Please handle them with care.
It kind of looks like...
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself. May the mighty God bless us with...
Oh! Says this little doodad lets you access knowledge. Maybe we can use it to... May the mighty God... Whoa! Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing! It seems all we need to do is concentrate on what we want to know, and bam! You get it! Oh, that'll come in real handy!
Exactly. That is the power. And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Okay, now that we're in... 500 years ago, the sages found a newly born deity from within some scorched ruins. The deity now resides in the sanctuary of Surasthana. Seems... Okay, next, let's concentrate on asking... Oh, come on! Focusing on this question feels like when you have something you're trying to remember and it's on the... Paimon's brain is exhausted. Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it? Could it be because we're Outlanders and we've only just arrived in Sumeru? You know, maybe we're not qualified to receive an answer to this... Uh-oh. Paimon's getting all tip... You... Well, seems no matter which way we try, we can't find anything that'll lead us to Lesser Lord. He's from Sumeru, and even has a position in the Academia. Maybe he'll be able... Let's see. Tainari wrote an address on the letter's envelope. Oh, it's not far from the... Hello, are you Rohawi?
Yes, that's me.
Great! You see...
What? Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month wasn't my best...
Here, this is a letter...
Oh, let me see. Ah! Ooh, seems even Tainari acknowledges my innate ability for procuring information.
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanagi.
You mean you want to meet the Dendro Archon herself? This isn't exactly my area of expertise. Sorry.
What? You too? But what about your abilities for...
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. I am but a lowly researcher, so the Akasha doesn't see a need for me to know more about the Dendro Archon. All I know is that ever since Lesser Lord Kusanali returned to Sumeru, she's never left the sanctuary of Surasthana or made a public appearance.
Huh. Didn't expect her to be...
The Dendro Archon is somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't want to entertain visitors.
Aw, but...
No need to worry. And besides, you two should consider the bright side of things. Not in this world, there will always be information you cannot obtain from the Akasha, and things you can never accomplish. No, take me for example. It's a miracle if my brain cells can spit out one paper every 3 years. But Tainari? Don't mention it. If you two ever want information about things like who's been promoted within the Academia, or relations between the 6 great Hey, come on! This is a
Oh, Paimon's expectations. So what do we do now? Even if we want, Huh? Like who? Oh, you're right!
Ad Astra Abyss.
Catherine, we need your help.
Understood. The adventurous.
We want to meet with Lesser Lord.
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon. I apologize, but I am unable to call up any relevant information in the Akasha. I'm also unable to locate any pertinent information.
Aww, another dead end.
Please do not worry. I'm in Sumeru. The Adventurers Guild does not serve as the vanguard of information. Rather, there are numerous active mercenary groups collectively known as the Eremites. They take on various contracts and work all across. An Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30 is in charge of Sumeru City's defenses. Not only are they the oldest brigade...
Corps of 30?
Supposedly. They are named as such because their ranks numbered 30 at Asphalt. An advisor with the Corps of 30 maintains... If you'd like to get in contact with him, you can find him at the Corps of 30's headquarters. You're welcome.
All right, off to the Citadel of Razor we go!
Just take my word for it. Shiny jewels always brightens
So ridiculously over-designed. So is now.
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you two.
It's nice to meet you, Asphalt.
I see. So, Catherine... Ha! It's true that the Eremites network is...
Wait, serious?
Afraid so. The Eremites aren't terribly religious, so we don't know much about... We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago. Since those days, we've used our own... It isn't just us, though. If you ask me, I think most in Sumeru aren't...
Oh? Why?
Just take the Academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru. Although they believe in gods, most of them. In their eyes, she was the one who founded Sumeru and gifted us with the Akasha. Because of the Academia's influence, not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance, and the Academia never announces anything about her. As far...
Really? Aw.
Ha! But who knows?
All right.
No problem.
Seems Osfund was right about most people's attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it. We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems. Isn't there at least...
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh? Who are you?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself.
Whoa, really?
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation... Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. Panicked by what he heard. The man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that the man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of... In despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me.
Okay,
And then, the calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt somehow emboldened by... At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar. Oh, Archon Seeker. Do you now understand? She and her wisdom have long been... Along your journey, we were in...
Yeah, thanks for the
story! In a way. It seems like this story is also one of the Dendro Archon's avatars.
Dunyarzad, since you worship Lesser Lord Kusanali...
Of course. I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now.
Hey, wait! It looks like they're searching for someone. This stinks! We finally managed... Let's see if we can get...
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top?
Did she have...
Yes, that's her.
Yeah!
Quick, after her!
Is there a new request from the Academians?
You might have been long gone.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you
can relax now.
Really? Thank you so much. Uh-oh. Looks like they're...
Huh? More of them?
No, wait, my body isn't in the best shape. Okay, sounds good.
All right, let's move it.
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait! Stand down, Dia!
My lady, who are these two?
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all searching for me, so they helped me hide.
I see. In that case, you two should scram.
Wait a sec! Who the heck?
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard, here to see that she returns home safe. My lady, let's get going. You've been gone for so long that...
And if I refuse...
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on not going, then I'll have to carry you like a sack of potatoes.
Hey! Dunyarzad!
Stay out of this. Sorry, my lady. Even though...
How much?
Wait.
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again. Double?
My lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this. I like Mora, but I'll never go against my principles. That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, but... And knowing your health, carelessly...
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits, and I know what I'm doing. And I know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. I still won't... And every time I bring this up, they just change... Dia, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for everything they've done for me. But there's someone else in this world I'm also because she saved me. The love I have, this is my life and my last chance.
My lady, are you sure what you're...
Yes, I'm sure.
Fine, I won't ask, but let me make something very clear. I'm only doing this because I respect...
Thank you, Dia.
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that I like Mora. Besides, today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that every single bodyguard at the estate was deployed. It wouldn't be... Since this definitely won't be your last... So, I'll let you hire me, my...
Okay.
Yay!
I'm fine, really.
My lady, stop trying to look tough. We're already in a tavern, so let's
I'm sorry for worrying you two.
If you don't...
Sure! After you rest up, we...
Your theory is just putting the cart before the horse.
Ha! Well, if it is, word on the street is that you're a bodyguard for the Homayani.
Nah, you get used to it. How about a menu over here?
You got it. Huh? Isn't this little Miss Homayani herself? We don't get to serve personages like you very often.
Thank you, sir, but there's no need. I don't have a lot of Mora on me, and I really ought to save as much as... but please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
Wait, we're paying for ourselves now? Aw, Paimon kinda wanted to try something fancy, but we aren't exactly...
How about our coconut charcoal cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look, other customers...
they look kind of burnt and dry. Paimon will pass. Hey, come on! Paimon has... Dunyarzad, we asked a lot of people when we first arrived, and almost nobody was interested in Lesser Lord...
Well, remember when you asked me if I knew how to meet the Dendro Archon? Even though I don't know...
Huh?
Yes, it was when I was a child. At the time, my illness had kept me bedridden. I was stuck inside and couldn't make any friends, and my parents did their best to find treatments for me. But even then, the Akasha didn't have any helpful information. My younger self no longer had any hopes or dreams. One flare-up was so bad that I was in a... Then one night, I woke up alone in my room. At that moment, an ethereal voice spoke in my mind.
Dunyarzad, don't be scared. Who are you? How do I explain this? Really? Of course. I know that you're scared of thunder. That you hate taking medicine every morning. Wow, you really do know everything. Dunyarzad. Is the... What? Not really. Huh? But aren't you a child? All children have wishes. Tell me what you want. And oh. I'm sorry. But then...
After that, the voice said, although my body was suffering during those days, that voice encouraged. Beyond my window was the flourishing Sumeru city. Beyond the city was a lush rainforest. And beyond that was the wall of Samiel. Deserts. And all of... Once I finally made it through that bout of illness, I couldn't hear that voice anymore. I told my mom, but I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Before that, I had never heard... Yes, for sure. If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world. Nor that voice sparked a desire for wisdom. I've been hoping for a chance to repay her kindness. In fact, I was running around today to help prepare the Sub-Zero's festival for her.
What's this?
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday, which was the day that she was found by the sea. It's actually an old holiday that originally celebrated Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthday. When she passed away, the holiday eventually became a celebration of the Lesser Lords. I heard everyone was overjoyed when they welcomed her back to Sumeru. But because of the Academia's influence, the Academia actively participates in Sumeru's many holidays dedicated to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But when it comes to the Sub-Zero's festival, maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's death. So they're reluctant to...
Aww, but that's...
It is. It's sure the Greater Lord founded Sumeru, But hasn't Lesser Lord Kusanali been the one quietly protecting us for the past?
Just remember that we're still out in public. Don't get too carried away now.
I know that people over by the Grand Bazaar still hold the Sub-Zero's festival to this day. But I hadn't met any of them before, so I was never able to contribute. But recently, I made a friend there who also... I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year.
Hold on, my lady. Does this friend happen to be Nilu? The one who sends flowers to the...
Yes, that's her.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look.
Yes. I've agreed with Nilu to...
Sure. That's quite the trip, though.
No, that would be too much.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk...
But of course. Nilu will be
Just can't wait.
Sorry I'm late.
Oh, Dunyarzad. It was taking you so long. Uh-oh. But if Dia's here, that means you got caught.
You could say that.
Oh.
Oh, meet the Traveler and Paimon, my two newest friends. They're visitors who just...
So you're followers from another land? That's wonderful. By the way, Dunyarzad, we've already started decorating the Grand Bazaar. It looks spectacular.
You're very welcome. It's the only thing I could do. Do you...
Probably? But don't sweat it. We've already...
What's so great about Snezhnaya and toys anyway?
In my opinion, Chitz is the best stall in the whole bazaar.
Wow! This place is amazing!
Not bad.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair, we reported it to the Academia many times, but they never...
Oh, probably because it was the theater.
The Academia looks down on performers like us. They probably can't let that happen, though. Thank the Dendro Archon for Dunyarzad. But the more she gave us, we hired someone to patch up the tree, and we also gave the stage... The stage is going to be even prettier when it's festival time.
And I can't wait to see you on the stage. You've been practicing so long already.
Nilu, what are you gonna be doing?
She'll be dancing the dance of Sub-Zeros, the most important...
Dunyarzad, have you told them the
I only told them about the Greater Lord unless...
Okay. Then according to legend, the Sub-Zeros festival was originally the Goddess of Flowers' birthday celebration for the Greater Lord. A long, long time ago, on one of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthdays, some of the gods got drunk. One started playing music, and the Greater Lord started singing. So the Goddess of Flowers became... As she danced upon the grass, countless beautiful those brilliant purple flowers became her dazzling stage. All the gods... Huh? Really? Although they aren't around anymore, they're preserved in our tradition of dance. This outfit I'm wearing is apparently based on how the Goddess of Flowers looked. Though we're just tiny people compared to the divine, we still have to do our best to make sure that the birthday girl feels loved.
Nilu, you of all people will definitely...
They symbolize the Goddess of Flowers, after all. It's just a shame that all the real Patisaras went extinct after her...
Yeah. The Greater Lord brought forth Patisaras in memory of the Goddess of Flowers. But she ultimately could never truly...
Thinking about the Goddess of Flowers dance me... If my stage were anything like that... So, Traveler and Paimon?
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's followers will be there for her birthday. It'll be a good opportunity.
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea! Hey, come on! There's nothing...
So how about we all attend the Sub-Zerus festival together?
Dunyarzad, everyone at the Grand Bazaar loves Lesser Lord Kusanali, and we're all...
In that case, we'll take a